Hi everybody, happy Sunday, happy Palm Sunday. I hope everybody has a blessed day today. Today is Palm Sunday and my son picked up these palms for me. I'm so grateful, and I'm gonna probably turn them into a little cross later. They have them so beautiful on the avenue, like on Fifth Avenue, where everybody sells their goods in front of stores sometimes. They make beautiful crosses. So I'm going to do something pretty with this. So happy Palm Sunday to everybody. Alright, so guys, what's for dinner today? Thank you, Jesus. Always on my side. Always provides. So today on the agenda, we have some lamb stew meat. Okay, it's just regular pieces of lamb. I didn't put them in a pot yet, but I'll put them in a pot and I'll rinse them out, show you how to prepare them. So I'm going to make some lamb, and it's going to be stewed with like wine. I should have had wine, but I don't have wine. So my holy beer, dear God bless my beer today, because it's going to make my food taste really good. I'm sorry, I'm not joking, but seriously, that's going to make it taste good. And I don't have any wine, so we have to compromise there. I have some lamb, and another thing is I have some wheat little pasta balls, and they're called couscous. So they're the regular boil in the bag ones. So I'm almost sure that they're almost done, but I'm not gonna boil them in the bag. I'm gonna put them in a pot with a little bit of garlic and oil after I boil them a little bit. I haven't decided what I want to boil it with. I'll probably take a little hold on, let me get it so I don't have to stumble on my words. Okay, my sesame ginger garlic crunch. That's what I want my couscous to taste like, besides the oil and the oil and the garlic. So I'm just gonna put some in there right now, because put this down. Let me open the big side. I need the big side. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit of that on the bottom. See? Nice flavorings. So I'm gonna put that to boil. I don't know how much water it needs, but I think that's enough because it's a really, really small amount. So let me get my scissor. I hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday today. I'm making dinner for myself today because everybody wanted the same old boring cheeseburger macaroni. So I said, I'm not doing that cheeseburger macaroni. I'm making something nice. And today's Palm Sunday, so we have the Lamb of God, take away the sins of the world. And we have some wheat that will offer to only the highest in religion in the olden days. And I'm going to get to that in the next video. It's going to have fun with it. But I'm going to start that tour. Hot right now and keep rambling. Are you tired of rambling? Okay, let's get to it. So you saw what I did. I put my couscous, a little bit of butter, a little bit of sesame, ginger, crunch, and garlic. Excuse me. And I'm also going to add a little salt to that. A little salt to the couscous. And I'm also going to add a little cracked pepper. Cracked peppercorns are the best. And I'm going to leave it there. So this pot is not... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stew meat. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to give it a quick little rinse. Keep boiling. Okay, I'm going to give it a quick little rinse and then I'll be back. Okay, right there. Small little tiny cubes, so the expectation of the time, how long it's going to take, it shouldn't take that long. Okay. Okay, so there you go. Nice and clean. And what I want to do is I want to stir fry this a little bit before I put it to simmer, because I plan to simmer it. So my flame is up high, and I have my garlic, and that's going to be for the couscous, but I could put a little bit in there, or rather I could just add from the other bottle, because I need a little bit of something to fry this. There we go, that's good. So I'll put a little oil in there and I'll add a little salt. Okay, that's good. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this cracked pepper. Haven't used this in a long time. I didn't realize how much. Okay, that's good. That's about a good amount of cracked pepper. All right, guys. So now we're gonna let this come to a boil, and we're gonna stir fry this right up. It shouldn't take long. Here's my cover, and I need another cover for this. But like I said, we want to stir fry it first. So I'm gonna get my spoon. Okay. And I need a handle. And while this is stir frying, I'm gonna be looking for a little can of tomato sauce that I need. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave this here for a few minutes, and I'll be right back with my tomato sauce. Okay, because I'm gonna need a tomato sauce, and I'm gonna need this to fry down a little bit. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, change of plans. This is not coming to a stir fry. It's too juicy. It's letting out a lot of juices. So you see all that? And I'm kind of like, that is like the main flavor that's coming out. This goat meat, this lamb smells really, really, really strong, like grass-fed, and you can tell. So I'm just gonna add a spoon of onion, garlic, peppers, cilantro, recao, ajíes. I'm gonna add a spoonful of this, all this good stuff, okay, before I add in my tomato sauce, because it's gonna have to taste like something. And my couscous is just sitting there simmering. I'm just gonna let it simmer there in the water until this is ready. I threw out the box, so I don't know what the cooking instructions were, but all it is just like wheat little pasta balls. Come on, not rocket scientists, right? So I'm just gonna leave it simmering in there, and I'm gonna continue with this. And once my sofrito dissolves a little, because right now this is frozen sofrito, let me get my my cover, because I'm going to cover this, and then I'm gonna let it cook. It shouldn't take that long to cook. I would say about 30 to 35 minutes. About 30 to 35 minutes that would take to cook, because it's really small pieces, and I'm gonna have it simmering really nicely. Really nice. Look at that. See, it's almost done. Put it right there in all that delicious broth. And I didn't add any water to it, guys. You saw it. That was washed and put in the pot. Okay, look at that. That looks delicious now. It's swimming in all those delicious flavors. So next step is I have some tomato sauce here, and this is only about, I gotta read it. The numbers rubbed off on the top, and it says it on the bottom. 2/3 of a cup of tomato sauce. That's all I'm gonna put, because I also have here 1 cup of beer. And that beer is gonna go in here. Okay, I don't have any cooking wine, but that's not a problem. I'll compromise. As long as I have this little alcohol flavor that the wine gives, you know, that fermentation flavor of grapes. I'm gonna lower that flame a little bit more, because it's coming to a high bubble. I don't want it on a high bubble. You're gonna stay really low. Okay, there we go. There we go. It's barely a boil. I don't want my water to evaporate, you know. So look at this. So I'm just cooking up the sauce a little before I throw in my liquid here. My cup of happy juice. I don't drink, but I'm sure it makes many people happy. I'd rather have mine cooked up. It gives it such a good flavor. So good. So that's what I'm waiting for, guys, right here. And this is not going to be such a long video because my couscous is already ready, and all I'm putting is some garlic and olive oil on top of it. It's going to be tasting really good with these nice little chunks of pieces. And my mother, thank you, Mom, she gave me some taro. Yeah, she had some taro and she shared it with me. I had it in the freezer. So I said, you know what? Taro would be really good with this. So I already have some nice boiled taro to the side. That looks beautiful. See? Gorgeous. I didn't overcook it so it wouldn't break on me because this breaks fast. So as soon as it started to boil, I just let it sit there. It's been sitting in that liquid for about a half hour already, maybe a little more. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I don't even have to taste the sauce. That's how confident I am that I have created a masterpiece. I'm kidding, but yeah, just feels that way, okay? I'm just sharing. This smells delicious. Now, that sofrito, what that sofrito did right now was take away the really heavy smell of lamb. I'm just loving this little stir fry that I'm going here because this is just pulling out more flavors and more flavors. Alright, enough. We let it do its work. So here comes the beer. There we go. Now we have to wait for that to come to a full boil. Look at all the bubbly. So once this comes to a full boil, I'm just gonna lower it and let it simmer for a good half an hour. I just want to make those little tiny bits tender. Look how small they are. They're very small. Can you see that? The size of that. They're so small. They're cubed. They're all like that. See? Small pieces. So I don't think it should take more than half an hour. But this one in the back, I have the flame on too high. It's too high, and that means it's gonna burn. It's not gonna have any water. Okay, got it. I think I got it. And, okay, there. I couldn't see the flame. I thought I shut it off, but no, I didn't shut it off. Look at bubble tail in trouble. This looks good. This looks really good. I'm excited. I'm excited for good food. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna cover it. I could leave my little spoon right there next to the olive oil. So I'm gonna cover this, guys, and I'm gonna reduce this heat. Ooh, you see how close? That was scary. Okay, so I'm gonna reduce the heat to a medium low so this could simmer and I could still have some delicious broth. You see that? I'm not trying to make a high boil. I want just a low simmer. So I'm gonna leave this and let's check out the couscous because I can see, look at all the flavorings are all up there. It spit them all up. Look at the little wheat balls. Couscous. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it here. You know why I say I'm gonna leave it here? So it could stay warm and stay nice and bubbly. I know that couscous is ready, so it's just sitting there having a little fun, and this is getting done. And I'll be back in 30 minutes. Be back. Hi everybody, I'm back and this is ready. This lamb is delicious. Oh, I had to take a little taste, but look at that. So you see what I'm talking about? What I'm talking about is, look at all that sauce that turns so thick and all the meat is all nice and tender. It's perfect. This is perfection at its finest. Okay, guys, so let's do the last step before I serve a plate because I am so hungry, guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move my oh my goodness, my taro. Oh my goodness, it's waiting for me. Okay, I have my taro there. I'm gonna remove the taro and I'm gonna put this pot right there. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my frying pan and I'm gonna raise the heat on this frying pan. The back one is off already. My meat is off. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I want to take my garlic and my olive oil and I want to bring it like to a little cook, like sizzling. Let's get it sizzling. The word of the day, guys, sizzling. Let's get it sizzling. So, okay, that's gonna sizzle there in a minute. Okay, let me leave my little spoons here, my collections of spoons. I have something for everything, and that's sizzling really quick. These pots are amazing. I love the way they heat up so fast. All right, so just want to sizzle this, and that's all I wanted to do is sizzle. Okay, I'm gonna bring down the heat a little bit now, because that sizzle was where I wanted it. Now I'm gonna grab my spoon, and I'm gonna grab my couscous, and I'm gonna drain it a little bit. Get all that nice couscous in there with the olive oil. They got so soft, guys. These little pearls are so soft and tender. Yes, I'm dripping. That's okay. I got a rag. But they're so tender. They remind me of these little balls that are inside the Italian wedding soup. They remind me of that. Okay, so we got all our couscous. That little bit of water is good. Doesn't have hardly anything. You see that, guys? Hardly nothing. So let's just dump that in. Okay, and just want to mix this up around a little bit. Look at how beautiful that is. You know what I have here? I have a little bit of grated cheese just because I know that the couscous is going to taste good. I'm going to shut this off because it doesn't need to be cooked anymore. I got my garlic and my olive oil in there. Look at this couscous. That looks really good, guys. Can you see that? Look at all the nice flavors in there and the garlic. This is amazing. So I have a little bit more. I'm just going to dump it in there because that was only like 2 tablespoons for reference, guys. And I have this little rag here. Let me just wipe this off. Okay, here we go. That's it. Gonna give this a little mix. Don't need much mixing, but oh my goodness. Look at that. I don't know if the couscous is supposed to look like that in reference to all the thickness. Maybe it's supposed to be maybe like dry little balls. But you know what? I'm gonna enjoy this so much, guys. You can tell how delicious that food looks. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 pieces of my taro and put it on my plate. Like, got 2 pieces of taro there, and that meat looks delicious. I'm gonna grab some of this couscous, and I'm just gonna put them right on top. You can see that they're still little balls. Look at, see, little couscous balls. Okay, let's put another spoon. I want a little mound of this. I know it's not gonna stay still, but that's okay. That's a good amount right there. And now I'm gonna grab some of this delicious meat. Oh my goodness, I know I pressed start. Yes, I did. So I'm gonna grab some of this delicious meat and I'm just gonna plate it right there. And like I said, guys, I made this for me because nobody likes the lamb. Are you kidding me? These people don't know it's good. They don't know it's good. Look at that. Now that's good. Wait, it needs a little bit more. Yes, just a little bit more. Come on. Right there. With a little sauce going down the side. There's my dinner for today, guys. Happy Sunday. I hope everyone had a blessed Palm Sunday today. And if you liked my video, let me know you like it by giving me a like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you will have something beautiful to eat today. And Jesus is our Savior. Amen. Love you guys for watching. Bye. That looks good. Bye, guys.